Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're taking a close look at the GATAC SYULEN, a new ship from a new manufacturer. And a lot of people have been asking me, how good is this ship in PvP? We took it to the testers, and to be honest, it performed kind of exactly how I expected it to. The GATAC SYULEN is a rookie ship or a starter ship for people who are new to StarCitizen. It sports 3 size 3 guns, 2 size 1 shields, a size 1 power plant, and enough cargo space for some basic level box missions. It's a really good looking ship, and it's been cutely called in AVS the GATAC tripod. It's a cool ship. It's got some wonderful visuals. Out of all the ships in the game, especially the alien ships like the Talon, the Blade, and other ships, I'd say this one takes the cake for just the most stunning of them all in terms of visual appeal. But in terms of its combat capabilities in the current flight model, it might be left a little bit to desire. That being said, it is a ship that is meant to be for starter players, and it's not really truly designed to be a truly combat platform. But nonetheless, we're going to put it to the test. I had a chance to meet up with a friend of mine, the Floormat, who competed at StarCitizen's esports event here at CitizenCon, and probably one of the better people you could ask for when it comes to truly testing the limits of the GATAC SYULEN. Here are some of the fights and the results, and we'll discuss them at the end of the video. Enjoy. Alright, launch the flare, off we go. So these are two ships, I guess, technically in the same class. You know, where you have one's, you know, kind of a light cargo rookie hauler, the other one not so much. But like, yeah, like this thing is turn rate's not really that great. Like even the Avenger Titan that has a pretty solid acceleration profile. Oh, the poor thing. Like I can hit it pretty regularly, like pretty constantly at pretty long range here to keep its shields down. Like I'm in complete control the whole fight because it just doesn't have the G's. You know? And its profile, like, and I've spoken to people about this, you know, a lot. It's like, it's not really like, so your ship has like a crazy amount of G's. It's like cool, but if you can't apply that to the target, then you're in a lot of trouble. Is in this here, like you can see, I can chip them from like 1,500 meters away. Well, just back off here a little bit, and then we can come back in. So like he's basically critical. We're getting our shields back up, or boost back up, coming in for another breath, and it's just we can start opening up a lot farther away than he can, and we can come in around the corner here. And he's got thruster issues he's got to have to deal with, whereas we don't really have those issues. You know? And dodge around the nose here. And it's just like there's just nothing she can do. And you can see, right, half the ship's been shot off now. And you can see it's becoming immensely more difficult for him to aim because he's having to deal with tons of thruster issues right now. He's not fighting from a stable platform, so we're just in complete control of the fight here. And there's another one gone. You can see his ship just kind of lurching around. So even though we kind of gave a close range trade there, it's not going to apply a lot of DPS here. And if he's trying to get his shields back up, we're going to take that away from him because we've just got so much profile to play with here. And this is just a slow, agonizing death. Right? And it's just, you kind of feel bad. Because it's like a cornered animal, you know? So, being a little careless here. Still got to be careful. Although it does become harder to hit when it's about a third of its size. Yeah, come back in. A lot harder to hit. Yeah, pull through. And we'll keep our speed low. You know, so if we're gonna make the decision, it's like if you're in the Suelin or Syulin, you know, your best defense is just not fighting at all, you know? Because if you end up fighting in this thing, you're gonna lose. It's just that simple. Yeah, we can be in control here. Come back in. You know, if the ship was this size the whole time, then that might be a problem. But it's not, right? So we got to really watch the P's and Q's here on these turns. Yeah, in control still. Just suffering on the boost management side. So make a aggressive turn here. And my guns are low. The server's chunking a little bit here. And slowly work them down. Oh. Weird, my mag should have... There we go. There it is.
There it is. Right on you. You ready? Yes, sir. Gotcha.
Alright, so we'll do Pisces versus the new GATAC SYULEN. And we shall watch with bated breath to see if the shuttle of doom can beat the new what you call this thing? Cargo ship?
Yeah, just call it a starter. That's technically what it is, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it has a clearly defined role.
Oh, a little lag there. Yeah. Oh, it seems like one of my guns, MFDs, has failed. Oh, if I could get in on them. Oh. Oh, I had a bad lead turn. We're tumbling now. Yeah, I've got to be careful here. The thing with the so this thing actually does have more G's than I do, so I got to be careful. It can chase me if I'm not careful, so I at least have to be aware of that. Oh, not good. Definitely don't want to take trades against it.
Wiggly guy is still looking for. I think he's
still looking for me.
Yeah, that F8 from before.
Yeah. There we go. I want to keep his shields down. I don't want him to close the distance on me there. There we go. There we go. A little too far away. Make sure he doesn't get his shields up. There we go. Risky though. Very risky. Lost it anyway. There we go. So he's definitely struggling with thruster damage again. So you can see, because of the way he's handling on some of the turns. Like when he apexes the turn, you can see his nose kind of jank around a little bit because he's struggling to keep it on. Because once those thrusters start to give out, you lose your aim, right? And, you know, 80% of a fight is dictated by who's getting guns on. And because I don't have a turn rate fast enough to rate limit him, I've got to fight him in the mid-range. And I've got to fight him smart. And then I've just got to slowly whittle him down here and use my profile to kind of punish him as he comes in here. And he's so much larger than me. I can pick away at him at longer range. And like keep his shields down. And I got those little size 1 guns so we can put a lot of pressure on him. There we go. Oh, almost lost that exchange there. Oh. There we go. Oh, got out of that sticky spot. Really careful here. He's backing off a little bit. There we go. So I want to keep him in the mid-range here. Yeah, it's good. I want to push him. I'm going to push him hard here before he gets away. Oh, got away from me. But not for long. We're very close. We don't want to make this a trade. Oh, I snapped another. Ooh, I gotta get out. Oh, he almost had me there. That could have been it. That could have been it. We were very, very lucky. But again, right? Physically small profile is going to give me the advantage there to kind of control the distance and be smart and patient with it.
I don't even see this.
My last. Ah, got away from me. Okay. I've got the profile. Oh, a little lag there. A long fight. Oh. There we go. Another full mag on him. Think we might get him here. Hey!
There it is. Coming with you. Right on you. You ready? Yes, sir. Gotcha.
Let's try this again. All right. Two of the best pilots in the game, even in meme ships. Let's see there. Oh, backing up on me here. Oh. Oh, almost had him. Do make for long fights here. There we go. See, doing some damage. Gonna do a little bit more here. He's gonna try and pull away. And there we go. Oh, almost. So let's go back in here. Not a bad trade for me. Yeah, I don't particularly feel that threatened right now in the Aurora. Because, you know, we've got so much potential here to control the fight. Well, I'll hold in here. There we go. Because he'll commit to me if he knows he's got my shields down a little bit. So, I took a little bit of chip damage there, but I almost knocked off both of his wings there. So, it's that's a win for me on that turn. Oh, no guns. Yeah, coming back in this turn here. Okay, he's gonna want to bring me up on the high delta side. I'm gonna stay with him here. I'm not gonna over throttle through him. And now I've got the advantage. Right, this is what we're looking for. And he's gonna have to make a choice here. But he's in a lot of trouble. There we go, looking good. And there it is. Physical size means everything. The GATAC SYULEN may be gorgeous and it may be a work of art, but its physical size lends it heavily on the side of E tier in our PvP tier list. It's a bit of a lower rating than I'm sure some people have wanted the ship to be in, and considering the stats it has, I'm sure some people will disagree, but the results speak for themselves. The fact of the matter is, in PvP, if the SYULEN loses any of its 3 thrusters on any of its 3 sides, the nose control goes completely and utterly useless. You have one of the best marksmen in the game, the floor mat, on mouse and keyboard, and he still can't, you know, apply too much damage with all the thruster issues going on with this ship. Perhaps that's intended, or perhaps it's not. But considering it's a rookie ship and all of the other rookie ships in its class are beating it in PvP, I can confidently say that if you ever do end up getting into any kind of engagement with the GATAC SYULEN, your best option is to run. There are ships out there that no matter how much you try, they're just not really up to par with the game's meta. in the current flight model we have, physical size and profile have a dramatic impact on whether you're effective in a fight or not. You could have substantially less stats on paper, but be physically very small, and that alone is going to allow you to maintain a massive amount of fighter superiority during PvP combat from start to finish. Despite the PvP debut of the Suelin not really living up to standards for some people, including my own, the fact of the matter is it's a beautiful ship and I'm glad it's in the game. Perhaps Master Modes will allow this ship to kind of step into its own, or maybe not, but ultimately it's a ship that's designed for the beginner players, and it's also not really designed for combat. It's best to stay away from PvP combat in the Suelin and try to get yourself out of a sticky situation rather than getting yourself into one you can't get out of. If you're excited and you're happy with some of the content on this channel, folks, thank you so much for stopping by, and please check out our core skills playlist if you'd like to learn some of the fundamentals and basics about StarCitizen's PvP combat, because if you're like me and you like high adrenaline, high excitement, then you definitely want to get into StarCitizen's combat. It's an avenue of StarCitizen that, in my opinion, isn't really explored by the masses, but in my opinion, it's the one thing that keeps me coming back to StarCitizen every day for the last 10 years. There's nothing else quite like it. And I'd love for all you folks watching stream and watching YouTube here to experience what I experience in PvP, and that all requires just a little bit of training. Be sure to check out our Discord and our YouTube channel, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope to see you out for stream every day at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you on Twitch. My name was Avenger1. And I'll see you next time.